friends. How are you? How's things? How's life? How's your day? Happy Monday, if there's such a thing. How was your weekend? Was it good? I have good news. I have news that I have been given permission by my fellow bandmate to share our first demo song. So I'm going to do that, but not here. He put it on YouTube, so it's our first publicly accessible YouTube demo video. He went ahead and made like a little compilation video using imagery that, for first, the song is called Wave. It's by Antonio Carlos Jobim, famous, I think, Brazilian? I don't know. Latin music composer. Writes some really kind of complex stuff. I've had a lot of challenges playing his music, even as a bass player, where I'm a lot of times playing like a bossa pattern, which is a very simple root 5 pattern, or even just whole note patterns. It's a very dissonant kind of all over, like, ooh, these notes don't normally work together that well, and you're playing it anyway. So it's a song called Wave, and he made the video out of some stock footage that I guess has a lot of imagery that was important to Jobim or to the song. Obviously, there's waves in the video. I will put a link to the video in the description of this video, and at the end, like when I'm talking at the end reading the book, there's a little video pops up, a little subscribe button. I will put the video there so you can go watch that video or just listen to the song. It's like a 2-minute song. It's a very quick song the way that we have it arranged. Brent arranged it. We do this little intro section, a couple times to the A section, B section, A section, out. We're done. So it's a very, very quick song. We play at high energy. It's a lot of fun. I'm very happy with my playing on the song. To my knowledge, the song is not... I don't think he had to do any timing adjustments to fix my bass playing. What you're hearing is what I played that day. Maybe the tone is a little better than what I played, and he might have put some compression on it to kind of even out my plucking. I'm not positive about that. I would assume so. It sounds pretty even to me. It sounds more even than I would play it normally. But I'm very pleased with my playing on the song. So I'm not going to play it here because I'm on this particular channel. I don't copyright issues on Facebook or on Facebook. This isn't Facebook. Copyright issues on YouTube are weird, and I don't want to muddle with my channel after 10 years of doing this. I'd rather just leave it off of here. So you'll have to go watch it over there. That being said, in the future, for my music that I like, if we were to make music, whatever, if I were to make music videos for us, whatever, I do have a channel called Chevee. It's just Chevee. And there is a video over there that I made many years ago with a public domain song. It was more of an exercise in creating dissonant video than music. But I will do music. I will be releasing music over there as it gets done. I have a piece that I wrote last year that I'm pretty happy with. I want to go back through and clean some of it up, and I want to make a video for it. But when I do that, I will film the video myself and use my images and stuff. I don't like messing with the stupid copyright system because YouTube is broken. So if you want to listen to me play bass and listen to Brent play keyboards and listen to a Yamaha drum track, because we don't have a drummer yet, we're still searching for a drummer, and that's why we made these. We're making these demos so that we can give them to potential drummers and say, here's what we're trying to do. What can you bring? And then give them kind of like a heads up before they agree to come play with us, because we don't have like a huge rehearsal space. In fact, our rehearsal space is very small. It's a very small bedroom that is probably indicative of the size of area we would be given in the corner of a cafe to play. So a drummer is going to have to bring a small drum set and pack it into this tiny room. So we don't want to have people bringing over, like, I showed up with my 10-piece and my cymbal racks, to try out for your band. Like, no, thank you. We don't have a drum set in that room. we've talked about if the band needs to buy its own drum set, we could do that. That's not a problem, and have our own drum set on hand so that the drummer doesn't have to constantly pack stuff in. But it's a very small space. So anyway, that's not the point. The point is you can go listen to me play bass, like actually play bass. I know I've played bass for you here, but it's for whatever reason when this camera's on, like I mentioned last week, when the red light's on, it's just something changes. For whatever reason, when this red light's on, I could talk freely and openly and not be concerned about what I'm saying. But when I'm playing and I know that it's for real, it's different. I had my private lesson today with Kyle, and same thing there. Like, I'll practice something, and then when he's on watching me, it falls apart. And I think that's excellent. Like, it's an excellent thing. And in fact, I think it's excellent that he's not in front of me, because if he, like, physically, meaning that I have private lessons, virtual private lessons, he watches me play and we talk about whatever. But it makes it even less personal. And I think once it's personal, then it becomes like, oh, now we're having fun together, or we're learning, you know. But it's this. There's still this distance between us, which makes it more like he's an audience and he's telling me, no, I don't like this, whatever. And so having that light on, I screw up all over the place. So I'm learning, and maybe the answer is playing for you guys more often. If that's something that you want to hear, I will make an effort to. I think what I could do is, like right now, for instance, in my private lessons, I'm working on what's called the 2-5-1. And that's just a standard jazz thing. Jazz uses a chord progression that's the 2, the 5, and the 1 of a scale, of a key. And it's an extremely common thing in jazz. And it's an extremely common thing for walking bass lines. And I need to learn it and get it well under my fingers so that I can make it better than just do, like do. Like, it needs to be better than that. There needs to be embellishments. I need to play with other chord tones to try to make it, harmonize or whatever. And so that's what we're working really hard on. And if you want to hear that kind of stuff, I could make up my own 2-5-1 progressions in that iReal app, and we could just sit here and play completely royalty-free music that you can. So anyway, listen to the song. If you want to hear me play more, I will play more for you. And that might be a good way for me to kind of learn how to do this under pressure, because we spent so long last week trying to record 2 tracks, and we only got 1 usable track. And we're going to try to record again this week, but I just need to get over these nerves, this whole, permanence situation. So, okay. That was a whole lot to say, and just to direct you to go listen to a song. Go listen to the song. Tell me what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting if you do. Please like the video. Please, if you like the song that you listen to, please share it. Share it with anybody that you want to share it with. Share it with everybody. I'd love to get more eyeballs on our music. I think we're going to do something really special with this group. And though we are playing a lot of standards, a lot of normal jazz songs, I think we're also going to play a lot of really cool originals, or at least arrangements that are so unique that people don't even recognize the original song. And I think that's fun. So check it out, share it, like the video, like this video, subscribe to us on the Aural Heat Wave channel, subscribe to me if you're new. All that stuff. I appreciate you very, very much, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's 1000 plus little things happy, successful people do differently. We are learning 16 something or other. Relationship truths for rough times. 15 relationship truths for rough times. Number 14, true love comes when manipulation stops. Holy shit. Man, that hurts. That rings so true. True love comes when you care more about the other person who... Nope. True love comes when you care more about who the other person really is than about who you think they should become, when you dare to reveal yourself honestly, and when you dare to be open and vulnerable. It takes 2 to create a sincere environment where this is possible. If you haven't found true love yet, don't settle. There is someone out there who will share true love with you, even if it's not the person you were initially hoping for. I can tell you that manipulation is on both sides. Me and my ex is, that was like the foundation of our relationship, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good for either of us. And there is 0 manipulation in my current relationship, and it is vastly better.